guys, welcome back. It's Wednesday. This week we asked Instagram again to pick our ingredients and Nina selected one person. So let's see what's in the box. Mushrooms, green beans, mayonnaise and corned beef, or the other way around, and microwave rice. This is a hard one.
How do you feel about the corned beef?
Can I be honest with you? I've never ever had corned beef in my life.
You can thank Truffle Shuffle Liverpool for this one.
Thank you. I don't know what this is because I've never had it. I know obviously what it is, but I've never actually tasted it, so I'm just gonna open it with the key. Loads of restaurants use it now, don't they? Do like, you know, corned beef fritters and make it fancy. Wow. This one's absolutely bamboozled me for the first week ever. I'm actually getting quite stressed out by it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the mushrooms, I'm gonna take out the center, stuff them with a garlic and rice filling. I'm gonna take this and make it into little like nuggets. I'm gonna pan them using the mayo to act as a glue. I'm gonna serve it with a little harissa mayo. So I'm gonna flavour this up, pump this up a little bit. And then some beans, I might oven bake them, just keep them dead simple. Whoever did this suggestion this week, thank you, but it's bloody hard. Right, I'm gonna start off with my little sofrito. Fill my mushrooms, do an onion and some garlic, finely chop that. Add my diced onion and garlic to a pan with some olive oil, and while that's frying, I'm gonna scoop out the flesh from the centre of my mushrooms. I'm gonna kind of wiggle the centre out and carefully using a spoon go around, but I don't want to destroy the mushroom too much because we want to use that as a little boat to fill with the rice. So I've hollowed out the mushrooms. I ended up using actually the end of the spoon and just scraping the centre out, so I've got little mushroom boats. Don't get rid of all this inside filling, the flesh. Chop that up and then add that to your onion and garlic. Filling into the bowl, and then we're going to work on our rice filling. So I'm going to add my rice into here, and I'm going to see if I've got any cheese in the fridge. And I'm going to put some of the mayo in as well, just to kind of bind it all together to make it kind of wet filling. I've got some cheddar, I'm going to add that, a little bit of salt and pepper, and then the mayo. Salt, pepper, and then I'm going to add some of the mayo. Heinz or Hellmann's, what do you prefer? Tough one. I'm going Hellmann's all the time.
Oh no, I love the flavour of Heinz.
Guys, tell me below what you prefer, Heinz or Hellmann's. A little bit of mayo. That's just to kind of bind it rather than add a flavour. And now we've got a nice stuffing mix. We are ready to fill our mushrooms. So, I'm going to put the mushrooms onto a baking tray. And I'm going to gently stuff them with our little garlicky, cheesy rice mix. Put a sprinkle of breadcrumbs on top, a little drizzle of oil, and we'll bake them in the oven until they get nice and golden. The main ingredient. Whoa! Wow! Looks like a sandcastle. So while the mushrooms were going in the oven, I had to kind of think of an actual theme, like what is this, a starter made or a dessert? Or is it just a huge mess? So I'm gonna make it like a little kind of party canapé. So with the corned beef, I'm gonna put them into little nugget size and then just panny them, and I'll use the mayo instead of an egg. Clever, clever. And then I'll just kind of shallow fry them in some oil. The green beans, I'm still thinking what I'm gonna do with them. I don't want these to be too big, so probably quarters again actually. Right, just little dainty corned beef nuggets. Right, just dip that into the mayo, make a little glue, and then into my breadcrumbs. Panko always. We're going to do the exact same thing with the green beans in the mayo, in the breadcrumbs, and we're going to fry them as well. Frying green beans in mayo and breadcrumbs, terrible idea, don't do this at home. Okay, green beans, change the plan. We're going to do a little refreshing green bean salad on the side. Dead simple, we have this with almost every meal actually, it's just so light. Just going to blanch the beans off and make a nice little dressing with some finely sliced red onion. But normally I'd do it in the bowl, but if you actually look, my mustard is literally almost empty. So great little tip, we'll just do it straight into the jar. I'm more annoyed that someone would put the mustard back into the cupboard that empty, but anyway, I'm gonna go with some vinegar. I'm gonna go with a bit of sugar for some sweetness. Then some oil, any good quality oil, so extra virgin olive oil, regular olive oil. I'm using avocado oil. Some salt, some pepper. A little bit of dried herbs here if you wanted to, you know, some oregano or some dried thyme. Haven't got any, just corned beef. I'm literally just going to put the lid on that and give it a really good shake and then put that straight onto my onions. Put that straight on, and that'll give the onions a little bit of time to soften down and marinate in that dressing as well. Give it a quick mix. Water's boiling, I'm going to put the green beans in. So the beans have just been drained. I'm just going to put them into the onions and the dressing while it's warm so they can absorb all the flavour. That's our bean salad ready. I'm going to put that into a serving bowl for a little dipping sauce. I've just got some harissa paste. I'm going to add about half a teaspoon and mix that into our mayo. Wow, look at the colour. Amazing. To assemble. So our mushrooms are hot. I'm just going to put our little cheesy garlic mushrooms onto a serving plate. Put one there. And then with our little harissa mayo, I'm going to put a little dollop on top of each mushroom. It's going to go on like that. The star of the show, a little breaded corned beef nuggets, which look fabulous, and they're also so hot. A little grating of cheese just over the top. Okay guys, there we have it. What's in the box Wednesday? We have got garlic stuffed rice mushrooms with corned beef little nuggets and a little green bean and red onion salad. This was a really tough one. Thank you to Truffle Shuffle for the recommendation. You absolutely threw me under the bus there, but I'm ready to try it. Anyone else in the house want to? Dad? Just me? Okay, cool. Nina, off the camera, you come to taste. Ready? Let's go. I think it's just corned beef I'm not a fan of.
Mushrooms, yes. Corned beef, not for me.
Beans.
My favourite. You know what? I think it's just because I know what it is.
Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next week for What's in the Box Wednesday. Have a great week.